Welcome back, everyone, to Punny Plays the Dragon Disciple, where I am back here with Preceptor Croth to find out which of the initiates I need to work with next. Hello there. Thel has a point. What possible use is this skull? It would appear to be useless on its own. It must be used in combination with something else. We must learn more. Let's move on to another of our missing initiates. Alright, tell me about the next initiate. Capstone is one of our most unusual initiates. Indeed, he's the first warforged to ever apply to become a gatekeeper. He sincerely wants to join us, but I'm afraid he feels conflicted because he was built by an adamantine body. Capstone feels that the metal portions of his form conflict with our druidic oath. I've assured him many times that he can do much to help our order regardless of what he's made of. Yet Capstone remained troubled. When he disappeared, I feared the worst. You can't imagine how relieved I was when I was able to contact him through my scrying. I hope that you can bring him back to us. Alright, I'll speak to Capstone and see if he knows anything about what's going on. Something old, yet new. What is that supposed to mean? Are all the items they're trying to get some sort of a riddle? Why in a riddle? Why do they have to specify a riddle? Obviously, whoever wants it maybe only knows it in the form of a riddle. Capstone, can you hear me? What happened to you? I I went to the abandoned mine shaft. I had to find something old, yet new inside. They promised me they would help me to become a better druid. It's what they wanted. It's what I've always wanted. Okay, I'll go to the abandoned mine shaft. Hang in there. And by the way, who are they? I, I don't remember. I don't think they want you to know about them. That must be why. All right then. Something old yet new? Yes, a thing both ancient and newborn. A contradiction, but the details are a little fuzzy. That sounds more like a spell component than a riddle. All right then. I'll go to the abandoned mine shaft. Hang in there. So, next. Oh yes, back to the Cerulean Hills. I have arrived at the abandoned mine shaft, so now it's time for us to get to the heart of the problem. A vision of the past. More of them. Capstone, alright? I've followed the map. This is the place she told me to go to. This place has been abandoned for a long time. I hope I could find my way through safely. Somewhere in there should be an object that's something old, yet new. Something old and new. Is there also going to be something borrowed in blue?
You've arrived at the main shaft of the abandoned mine. Security constructs shuffle around nearby, still active long after the miners left.
Okay. Any clues in here? Alright, now what do we got here? A Mage Wright's journal.
A hastily scrawled note at the beginning of this journal orders the mine's closure due to the release of some kind of hostile creature. Surely you'd be doing everyone a favor if you cleared out the dangers from this dusty old mine.
This dusty journal belongs to the Mage Wright named Lewins. Several pages are marked with various dates. A hastily scrawled note in the flyleaf reads, "Dangerous creatures inside the mine. If I do not return by the next bell, shutter the mine for the safety of all." We have entries for the month of Cypheros, entries for the month of Arith, and entries for the month of Volt. Okay, let's try Cypheros. 4th of Sephiros. While expanding Shaft 2A, mining crews began complaining about excessive heat. More water was provided, and work continued. On the 7th, Screams cut through the sounds of the excavation today as the expansion crew hit unstable ground and fell through into a magma flow. I have ordered Shaft 2A sealed. We will continue in another location. Alright? What happened in Arath? 10 of Arath. Development continues steadfastly, though many miners are restless due to the sound of the creatures that appear to live within 2A. We will need to think about a solution. On the 22nd, I have worked with a colleague to acquire a set of security constructs to protect the mine from the creatures. The miners seem to be at ease now, and apparently the security constructs are now attacking anyone who enters. Okay? And we have Vault. On the 6th of Vault, expansion of the primary shaft is underway. Once again, the miners complaining about excessive heat. I fear that we are going to repeat the mistakes of last month. I have created a set of clay golems to assist in the defense. Should it prove necessary, this measure will be a bit extreme, but the miners feel much safer. A few days ago, miners broke into a large magma cavern. Mephits swarmed in, killing many. I have successfully placed a security banner to keep them out for now. And on the 23rd of Vault, I am going to try to deal with the creatures today. I hope I can handle it. Shudder the mind if I do not return. Okay, so of course that was the last entry. And so, I'm going to guess that he did not return.
A note placed above the lever reads, "Entry to mine 2A is forbidden due to collapsed floor, dangerous terrain, and hostile creatures."
Can I actually enter here? Well, they are certainly... Well... Okay. I'll worry about that some other time. If that's the only way to go, then maybe I will, but for now... Let's continue on our way. Oh! Well... Okay, well, we'll do it this way. And for you. Bash, 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 bash. Locked, I guess? Well, it looks locked. It certainly doesn't look like it's going to open very easily. So we'll go this way. What could go wrong? Oops. Let's get up here. Are you just causing the lightning? Oh, you? Ooh! Signal crystal! Oh, I think I will take the money. Alright, that might make things a little bit easier to enter, right? Okay, that opened up. I see a spider. I think that's where I came from, so let's take care of the spiders. I was about to say it seemed like it was singular, but...
These destroyed constructs look like they've been partially eaten. Spiders certainly wouldn't do that. There must be something else around here. Something with a taste for metal.
Okay, we have... I will change to a club, since I suspect it's going to be a rust monster. Well, that's not a rust monster, that's a spider. And you? Blatch, blatch, blatch. Okay, what is down this way? Blatch. Blatch. Ah! The predicted rust monster. Well, I'm not too sure if that was a good idea, really, because now I have to fight more constructs, probably. Ooh! Let's deal with that. Clay Golem. That was the first warning on that matter?
Several clay golems stand idle in this Mage Rights workshop, waiting to be reactivated. They would be difficult to fight, though it might also be argued that it's better for you to deal with them now, before someone less prepared comes along.
Warning! Upon activation, clay golems will seek out and destroy any unauthorized visitors within the mine. Do not activate them around visitors unless they have specifically spoken to the Mage Right Lowlands prior. See below for activation method and specifications. Learn how to activate the clay golems. In order to bring the clay golems out of standby, stand within the earshot of the golems you wish to activate and speak the following aloud in the common tongue. Activate. And to do this, use the word activate in the /say chat. Obviously, this is going to be an optional, I would presume. Just say, okay, let's try it. What could go wrong? Well, I did ask the question, didn't I? Well, alright. I get some treasure in return, right? Well, the good news is I can sell it. Right. Okay, so that takes care of the clay golems. So it's one less thing people have to worry about if they came here. So that's gone, that's done, that's done. Anything left? Okay, we took care of the rust monster. We took care of the spiders. This just looks like a shrine. Well, nothing I really have to worry about for the moment. I seem to be, well, Ellery, you could heal yourself. Thank you. Now, this way I think, right? Oh, what do we have here? I've sealed the door behind me. That'll keep the constructs back. I can feel magic in the air here. There must be magic defenses up ahead. I'll do my best despite this armor body of mine. Okay, I'll become a proper druid yet. Alright. Okay, that's the second level of that. Well, that looks like
A sheet of flames blocks the way down. You spot a fire elemental pacing frantically below. There must be some other way down.
Well, I guess I'll find that out at some
A
point.
nearby Caneth crystal hums with magical energy. It's connected to a barrier that blocks the path forward.
You touch the crystal and a thought intrudes into your mind. Security barrier status active. So I could use magic device to attempt to disable the security barrier, spellcraft to attempt to overwhelm the security crystal with magical energies, repair, attempt to destroy the crystal by taking advantage of structural weaknesses, or I could just try to smack the crystal. This is one of those times where I check to see, okay, what skills do I have now? And I don't know why I keep on forgetting what skills I have, but here we are. Balance, no concentration, no diplomacy, no jump, no spellcraft. Oh, spellcraft, attempt to overwhelm security with magical energies. Yeah, my spellcraft is It's my highest skill. Yeah. So we'll try spellcraft.
The barrier fades, and a wave of searing heat buffets your face. An ancient magma brute lumbers about in the large chamber ahead.
You sharpen your magical energies and pierce through the defenses of the crystal, overwhelming it in the process. The barrier has been disabled. Great. Oh, the Magna Brute. Okay, now since we're doing a Magna Brute, I think cold would be a good item to use against it. Okay, now Ellery is just about guaranteed to be in trouble if I let her do this on her own. So oh, that's not good. Oh, Ellery, come here, please. Okay. Okay, good. I think I did that just in time.
The rumble of the brute ends, leaving only the sound of its magma flowing into the pools below. You bend over and pick up a brightly pulsing chunk of the creature. The heart of an ancient magma brute. The something old yet new that Capstone was sent here to collect.
Alright, good. So what's in here? Alright, magnetic quarterstaff, darts, whatever. Gotcha. I really should have given myself some protection from fire before doing this. That was rather silly to forget to do that. Oh. Caps. I killed it! Just so I can get this armor removed to make me so. No, this was the only way. But I just can't shake this feeling that I've done something wrong. Okay, just get this armor removed and make me a better druid. Okay, dokie. Well then, that is it for that. Well, alright, it's time for us to get out of here. Actually, is there a way to take care of this little problem? Seems like the big problem here is I'm not able to hit it properly. Can I do anything like, let's see, like this? Nope. Oh, there it is.
Rotting wood snaps as you step on it, dropping you into the fiery pit below. You don't see any way to get back, so forward is the only option.
Well, okay. Let's try this. Oh, I did it again. Didn't I just say before I needed to? Yeah, here we go. Alright. Yes. That I needed to give myself some protection from fire. Okay, now I got the protection from fire up, so things should work better now, right? Good. We'll see. You can do that. I can do that. Whew. Alright, here's the next section. Actually, this goes to the room which had the floor, special floor above it, right? Okay, let's do this. And this. Oh yeah, much easier to survive these things when you do this right. Alright, you can... Okay, Okay, you can stay there for a moment. You can heal yourself for a moment. Ah! This is down. Okay. Well, I dealt with that. Now we can safely return. Oh, that was strange. I never thought that a magma brood was something old yet new, but I suppose it fits. Lava constantly renews itself, even though the mine shaft must have been there for ages. It's so cold in here. Come quickly. Alright, I'll be there as soon as I can. Alright, and... Radiant 36 outfit of Fire Resistance 3. What does Radiant do to light and alignment spell power? Oh well. Well, that's 2 of the Gatekeepers saved. What about the next one? We'll have to find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays The Dragon Disciple.